Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. And I really do appreciate you tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. It is a gorgeous day. How could you not be in a good mood? Come on down, I'll show you what we have going on today. Tony's due any minute. He'll sit here on the street. Good old power buggies. Me on the 301, heading down back. Give it some throttle. I need one more thing in my hand. Maybe a donut. So we started prepping this a couple of days ago. And today will be our first pouring day here. That orange string is the neighbor's property. Just staying off of that, keeping all the mess over here. We got our rebar and wire all stockpiled on site. Everybody's busy. Okay, let this warm up a little bit more. Let me warm up a little bit more. This is going to be a pool house, grill area, fireplace going in there. We're going to pour these piers separately. We're going to pour those with our first round concrete, and then we'll stone and then pour our slabs sitting on top of them, not tied together. The reason I don't want them tied together, I want this slab to be able to shrink ever so slightly as it dries. If we're locked in there, now it'll crack right down the center, which we know it's going to do, but it'll make it crack sooner. And secondly, water gets under here and freezes. This needs to heave ever so slightly. If it's locked into these, it can't. It'll crack right around those piers. Keep it separate, sitting on top. Where could it go? Next, we're going to pour this area under the deck. That gets wrapped in a border. Steve's getting our Epifoam in place. Hey, you know what I started doing, Steve? Give us a little score on the outside and it'll bend a nice tight 90 around there. Don't cut it the whole way through, just score it. Coming off of this corner, curve right into the walk. That gets a planting bed. This is all concrete all the way around here. 8 feet, 4 feet, and connector. Stay tuned, watch the pour. Okay, the guys went around and filled in all of our holes while I was bull floating. Now we're gonna take, we have a buggy and a half left of concrete. We're gonna go ahead and pour these. Stop laying everywhere. Ready, Matt? Well, it's kind of steep. How's that conduit looking? Want to hold up there? If you want to grab that shield, I'll shovel it. Up top. Okay. Okay. I'll run Tony up a wheelbarrow to go ahead and clean up in. Okay, this morning's patio is setting up nice. This is called Italian slate, right? Or is it European slate?
I think it's Arabian.
I think it's Italian slate. Italian slate, right there on the mat. It's a real mild stamp. There's my phone. I was looking for that for an hour.
Hey, isn't Italy in Europe? Wouldn't it be the same?
But it could be called something different. They love giving me grief, especially the one in the red shirt.
That's my job. That's what Mom pays me for.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to close out today. We got everything roughed in. Most of our wire and rod are in. We're a little bit short on wire, so we can't finish the rebar grid until in the morning. So pillar and a grill area, bar area. So I wanted a walkway connecting right here, or this is a great place for a couple of bar stools. Okay, the curve. I forget what Jim said, 8.5 feet out, 8.5 feet out, 7.5 feet in. Just a nice little wave to it. Now when they follow that with landscaping and low voltage lighting, that'll look real nice. Like I said, more rods and wire. First morning pour from corner to corner. We're gonna do all that. Second round, we might break this now that it'll start to get warmer out. We might break this in half and do actually 3 pours here tomorrow instead of just 2. Not a lot of square footage, but when we're stamping, we just don't want to get behind on it. Hey, you guys ready to head to one more project? Let's go. Okay, nice easy dig. I didn't know if you noticed as I started backing up, I stopped and stretched my boom out real quick. It's not that steep, but whenever I was up on the spoils, the machine was pitched pretty good. And I had that feeling once before. All right, so a lot of topsoil up in here. We just scratched all that back till I got down to solid dirt. We're gonna put our broken stone liner against that, out to the posts. And we were just talking, we'll just bring power buggies in through this opening and bring the concrete in that way. So just with a shovel, I'll clean this loose debris out. And let's get these forms on and call it a day. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Oh my gosh. That was our morning pour. 13.5 yards. This whole side. A lot of stamping here. We had a little bit left. We were debating if we should do that leg, but let's not push our luck. We're all in full sun. It's nice and cool right now, but it's going to get it's not going to last long. So we put our trough drain, our deck drain, right at the base of the swimming pool, right at the base of the undercover, and continued it right to daylight. So everything has very little bit of slope, and that's okay. It'll hit that drain and be gone. Be gone. So one more drain going in front of the pool house all the way to daylight. And we will be stamping very soon. Steve's starting on border. We're gonna connect the border across the house. We usually only do the outside perimeters, but I think it would look nice. We'll connect it across here. And Steve ran it back this leg as well. That'll look real good. We'll have to cut in border over there. I'm gonna go get started on that. Oh, my coffee and my phone. Well, that's a good spot for my phone. My coffee, I kind of miss. All right, I don't know. This homeowner's setting the bar pretty high. If you want us to come work for you, we're getting used to this special treatment here. Very nice. Thank you very much. Yep, just a little bit left here in the shade. Making some room. Now we just open these up. Re-roll. Light this line up. Okay, a little bit more to go. Okay, the guys are underway stamping. Middle of the load is the tightest. The beginning of the load still a little bit soft. We're gonna stay off of that for a minute. That is the impression. While the guys are doing this, I'm going to get going on our saw cuts. Okay, center and center. This is about a 10 by 10 pad, just under. Tomorrow I'm going to do a cut both ways and make these 5 by 5s, and that's going to be the pad size we're going to target for around here. This is 5 feet across. So about every 5 feet, we'll put a cut. Same thing. This is all in the shade. I'll cut this tomorrow. Looking good, gentlemen. Looking good. That looks nice.
Just on that seat right there.
It's not a real aggressive stamp, so they don't have to go in very far. So we let the concrete get tighter than normal. There's our drain, nice and straight. Coming down the joint. There we go. Notice this quarter turn, and he puts it back down. Okay, this concrete's due any minute. Grab a drink of water. That's the big guy. Okay, we have a minute. See how they overlap the patterns. Stamp. Hitting out in the sun first, making our way back into the shaded area. I really like this border. Show you what it looks like from up here. And that make it look nice and inviting. Okay, there we go, home stretch. Final truck is here. This is all stamped and drying nicely. 5 yards, in, turn, straight up. Find a pair of boots that fit me. It's a tennis shoe day. Back on, make your turn. Yep. We can take that pin out. Pull that pin out. Couple buggies, couple buggies, couple buggies. Get this weekend started. Okay, home stretch. One more row of patterns. No texture. See texture. I'm sure you can't see it because of the shadow. One more row here. Chris is taking care of that edge. Taught me a matter coming down the closer, the auto closer box. We made the mistake one time walking on that while we're finishing, and there's a little lip underneath there that sticks into the concrete, and we were getting hairline cracks, so we had to go back and fix it. What a pain. So don't walk on that after you pour concrete, and I would say for 2 days, because it's real thin. It's only about a 1/2 inch thick by a 1/2 inch long. If you have a little crack there, that's what happened. All right, Chris, how about right up in front of Matt right here? You can take care of that edge. As soon as he lays that down, start at the end of his pattern, and we'll come back and get this.
Where are you going?
I'll get him back to Henry. I'll run him over tomorrow. Just pile him up. We had him up there on that wall, Tom.
Coming up, man.
Okay. If you guys need me to do anything, give a yell. What a day. What a good day. 2 days.
Yeah.
2.5 days from start to finish here. Now, keep in mind, we're not done yet. We still have to come back tomorrow. Saw cut, color, seal the next day. So we still have quite a few hours left in this project. Okay. Last one. Here, Chris, you can jump back here and take care of that edge. And then that'll be last one. Want to hand me anything? I like it. As soon as I turn the camera on, everything gets nice and quiet.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. All right, we'll get wrapped up here. Sorry, I'm trying to reach the off button.